Hello everyone, this is Darker Joe, and today, I gotta talk that. Okay, and today we're gonna talk about Frida. So, Frida is going to be a very, very strong unit. Some people are saying it's gonna be like one of the most broken units ever because like giving a free soul burn to a unit in the front is gonna be very, very strong. But I'm gonna be honest. So I think Frida is definitely going to be a strong unit, but I don't think she's going to be the like most bullcrap. Like I don't think she's going to destroy the meta or anything like that. In RTA, I think in RTA you're going to have a bit more of a ways to fight her. The only thing that makes it like obviously like her plus like Luna or her plus Nockwell means you can soul burn them through belly and passive, right? Which okay, in RTA I don't think it's be that bad, honestly, because like in like Nockwell, Nockwell doesn't have many counters to it, but like Luna has a lot of counters to it. They if I see them going Frida and I see them pull Luna, first of all, Luna's almost often always pre-banned anyway, so you're never gonna see Luna anyways in RTA. But yeah, if you let her go through and then they have Frida, it's like, well, I can just use cleansers with me, and then I can use stuff like my Momo just destroys it. I don't care. Go ahead, free soul burn that. I'm just gonna heal it through, shield it through. I can go Holiday Euphine. I can potentially like ignore that. There are ways to counter the Luna, and the thing is, if you're going for like the Frida Luna thing, that means you're wasting a spot for Luna before you're wasting a spot in your draft because like you're gonna have like because Frida outside of that initial give the front row a free soul burn, and then like her S3 is pretty solid, like 25%. Well, we'll talk about it. Let's go through the video real quick.
Welcome to my water park. May it provide you with many unforgettable memories. Hurry up, Aloha! Hurry, hurry! Our guests are about to arrive! I dare you to underestimate me.
All right.
Frida, the new owner of the failing water.
Let me just say, I really like her design, and her animation is decent. Her base stats, when we get to it, her base stats, right here.
Frida is a 5.
She has the same stat line as Ahmed, so she has really good ER and then she gets that. So she gets 57 ER if you have max imprint. 117 speed, so you can definitely build her fast. Do you need to build her fast? Not necessarily. She's not like Ame where you want her to be the turn. You want her to be like 280 plus speed. You want her to be the first turn or opener. You can get away with like 250, 240 to 260, I think. If you make her faster, you can also combo her well with the person in front, though. Because there are definitely some ways you can counter with her. You can combo with her. Because she pushes. Always go over it.
5-star Ice Elemental Soul Weaver. She has high effect invitation
again,
to a.
Like I said before, the S2. So the first battle grants Oasis first pass to herself and the person in front. And here's what I talked about before. It pushes her. She pushes out 20% CR every time a ally soul burns. So, and it says it does not mention once per turn either, too. So if you soul burn with a lot of units, it'll push her up. And then obviously this buff thing is undispellable, does not cost any souls for the first soul burn. So basically, she gets pushed up 20% CR every time an ally soul burns, and she gives herself and the person in the front a free soul burn. So that's what people are saying. Oh, it makes her super insane.
At the start of the first.
I will say this though. She is definitely going to majorly destroy and unbalance the arena, because with her plus Luna, there is almost nothing you can do at that point. Because how do you fight that? Like, how do you really fight that? Because then she's gonna push up. So you soulburn Luna or you free soulburn Luna to stop the any kind of counters or anything like that of Luna, basically from working, and then she'll push up, and then she'll push your team when you see in a second. So she's gonna make arena like really dumb and like unfun because everyone's just gonna be at the like figure out how you're gonna fight her. Like how does the defense team fight her with Luna?
First battle grants Oasis all right pass to the caster and the foremost ally.
In Guild Wars, I don't think she's going to be that game breaking because you only have 3 spots in Guild Wars, and can you really afford to spare 1 spot for it? Especially when your opener is probably not going to be another damage dealer. Like, I get maybe with Ran, like, you could probably cleave in like that. Maybe you go, like, Frida, Ran, Summertime Assyria, or something like that, right? But, like, even that, like, I don't know. It depends what you're fighting in
Oasis
Guild Wars.
all right pass. Does not cost any soul to activate the first soul burn. Dispelled once the effect is activated. When an ally uses a soul burn, increases combat readiness of the caster by up to 20%.
You also basically showed her all the way back here, though. But did she use her ability already, or did she just get... Or did she base speed? Alright. The S3... Wait, is this the... Yeah, the S3. Dispels 1 debuff from all allies, and then pushes the team up by 25%, and it gives attack buff. Basically, it is a better version of Rose. So back when I was using Rose, you know. But like, you know, I probably could give her Rose's gear instead of the ones I have on her, because that would definitely be really fast on her. Because my Rose is 261. And that is a 97 base speed unit plus EE, so it's basically going to be an extra 12 to 15 speed more, I think. Even more than that, actually. It'll be over 280 speed on her. So, but I have no ER, so but anyways, even if you don't use your skills, that free soul burn is pretty huge, and I'll show you what kind of combos you can do.
Dispels 1 debuff from all.
But yeah, 25% CR push with attack buff is pretty nice. And it dispels 1 debuff. So if you got hit by any stray debuff or something like that, or say for example, Conqueror Lilius goes through and attack downs your team and pushes back 1 unit, you're like, well, at least one of my units is still probably gonna get hit by it, but at least everyone else would be fine. And then the S1, again, you have a free soul burn on her, so you probably want to use this one on your first S1 turn. Dispels 1 debuff from all allies, and then grants a barrier for 2 turns. Barriers increase the course of max health. So yeah. So like I said before, I think she's not going to be. She has windows that she can be very, very fun and combo heavy though, and I'll show you why in a second. Yeah, so let me just do that real quick. First of all, let me show you what I have. I showed it in the Ilnav one, but I'll show it again. This is what, because Amin has the same stat line as her. This is what I'm probably gonna do. It's a slow build, but it's also a very high ER. So it's 300 ER if I do triple S her. Like I said, it's slow, but it's not insanely tanky, but. Actually, you know what? Like I said before, I'm curious about that. I think it was defense buff. That's the defense set. So if I were to give her my Rose gear, exactly how crazy would that be if I were to do that? Because I have not used Rose, like, almost that much at all this season if I were to do this. So this would be 270, but the 276, okay. 276 with a pretty good amount of bulk. And in this situation, it'll still be 90 ER, but I mean, like, would I want to do that? Yeah. Anyways, that's the kind of gear I'll be using on her. I may switch her up. Like, I could definitely... I could give her my Momo gear. My Momo gear would be insane, because it would be 280 speed with, like, 233 ER. With pretty good bulk and stuff. Actually, let me just show you. But I love my Momo, and I am a Momo abuser. Maybe not abuser. But I would probably never get rid of my Momo. I think she's a very fun unit. But I definitely could. Yeah. I guess roughly like it's a little bit squishier than the current one, but like I said, 280 speed with 233 ER, obviously plus 30%. If I plus I would give her the soul constellation would be another 40, so it'd be 273% ER if I give her the soul constellation. So 273 ER with not the greatest bulk, but okay, and 280 speed. Again, like I said, you don't necessarily need her to be really fast though. Like 250 to 260, I think is like 240 to 260. I think is fine for her, honestly. So, but like I said before, why I think she's going to be a lot of fun though. So let's look at all the units that she would combo really well with. I'm not gonna count Noctwell or Luna because everyone already knows those two units. Everyone's just gonna be very boring sheep and they're gonna be like Luna, Frida, or Noctwell, Frida. It's like, okay, well, all right, do something fun. Put someone else in the front that has a very strong or like game breaking abilities that you can do on S3, or just who will very, very benefit off of a free soul burn. Like, for example, let's just go through the list, though. I'll pull everyone down here that I remember that off my head that's going to have a very strong soul burn. Like, Fire Ken. Ravi. Lilius can, because a free extra turn isn't bad, but I wouldn't really count that, though. Eligos ignore effect resistance, so that'd be nice. I think Elefelt's ignore effect resistance as well. Lidica is ignore effect resistance, I believe, on her S3. Summertime Syria would get... Actually, let me just... Yeah, like I can over here. That grants an extra turn, which means that you can S2 into S3 right off the bat. Because you start off with how many souls? How many... 40, and you need 80, and this gives you what, 40? So put Ken in front. He gets a free soul burn. He S2s, death breaks the enemy, and then he goes immediately into an S3. Of course you do this with a book though, but like, hey, do it for free without using a book holder. Fire Ken, be very fun with it. Ravi, obviously Ravi and Apocalypse Ravi would be very good with it too, because they get the really strong S1 soul burn for free. Very nice. Assassin Sid and Assassin Kali. Like I kind of hinted at it earlier in the Ilnav one, but Assassin Sid has a 2.0 attack scaling on the soul burn with double speed scaling. So, and of course you can make him 300 plus speed, so he can outspeed your opponent, and then you just get a free soul burn, one shot a unit, one shot their opener. I don't care how tanky your Luna is. If your Luna's like 300 speed and Assassin Sid outspeeds you, especially if you give him like basket, even if he doesn't pull Gab, even if he just pulls attack buff from it, he's going to one shot your Luna because you're going to be fast and he's going to be fast. This is double scaling with 2.0 attack scaling. Yeah, he's going to one shot your Luna, or anyone else who is an opener that he can actually hit. I think Assassin Sid and Assassin Kali might actually see a comeback with Frida. That's how I feel though. But like again, like I showed them, Summertime Assyria gets another free soul burn. So that means she would have 2 free soul burns before even using souls. And then you can give, well, you need to have her with the bomb artifact. I was gonna say you can give her like Flan artifact and give more souls, but she needs to be on the bomb artifact. But yeah, again, so she gets 2 free souls. Who else can be very strong? I mean, Calric, I guess, because ignore effect resistance S2 is pretty strong on resetting a unit. Milim, one of my favorites. Free soul burn means that she gets this, so that you don't even have to. Now you don't even have to kill the enemy with this EE right here. Whenever he's dead, you get an extra 1 stack of this. So that means even if I'm fighting a really squishy, a really tanky team, and you can't, and your book plus your S1 S3 from her initial book won't kill a unit, so you don't get that 5th stack. Well, actually no, my bad. You only get 4 stacks if you do kill it anyways. So that means if you're able to kill it with this, so that means you can go S1 for free, and then use her actual book for S1, and then S3 a unit. And if you kill that unit, she gets Wahaha right off the bat. So that's probably who I'm going to use it with. I'm going to use Frida with Milim a lot. Like Paladus isn't bad with it. Roy is actually be very, very scary with it, because again, kind of the same situation as Milim when you think about it, because gets an extra turn. And now that means you can use Chatty on him and still have a free soul burn. So yeah, because I think what you get. Do you start off with any soul? You start off with 40. Okay, and you start off with 40 fighting spirit. You need 80, and you get 20, or you get 30. So if you have a book on him, so if you go like a speed Roy, and you have Frida, and you have Frida, and you have Roy in the front, you can soul burn S3 on his very first turn. So yeah, how fast is he? 112. Whoa. Okay. Oh, he has a Melissa. Yeah, I think it's Melissa and Ludwig's stats. Okay. Ooh, I can give him Melissa's. Well, yeah. So yeah, Roy Mustang be very strong with it as well. Again, I said in the other video, Chloe 3.0 attack scaling soul burn. You can build a speed Chloe like I have it. Maybe you can build a bit. Give her Benny Monsters, give her Tachi, and then she soul burns S3 of attack buff. She's gonna kill anything. Especially if you have a lot of attack on it, you're killing something. You don't need Nail to do that much damage. No, Nail just gives you an additional 35%. I do think she's still better with Ahmed though, because Ahmed can give you that swiftness buff so that you can nail into S3. So I still think Ahmed's better for her, but who else is a very I guess you could say Cigarette. Who else here has like a very strong soul burn? Obviously Rand. A lot of cleavers are gonna go hoo Rand, soul burn Rand, but I mean like you're probably gonna bring a book holder with him anyways. But I guess for free. Flan is gonna be very, very strong, but too. Arya, a free soul burn, free extra turns, pretty nice. Makes it easier for you to stack. So that means you can be a ER Arya and you could still do it. Because the way I have Arya built, actually, I have an Arya as well. I haven't really used her since I built her, but mine's kind of a cleave Arya though, because it's no ER build, but it's at pretty decent speed. Destruction's at 232. Like, because this game just won't like, hey, you want speed? Here, I'll give you all your speed pieces. Actually, this has no speed. This has no speed on it. I still actually have pretty good speed on it. I'll give you all your best speed on destruction sets. Look at this, 22 speed, 19 speed. Yeah, 232. Like she just goes first. She has the free focus at the first, and so she's basically on her very first turn. She S1. She soul burns S1 into S3, and she immediately that's her passive. So very solid. And like I said before about destruction set, 261 speed on destruction set because 22 speed, 20 speed, 18. So that one's actually kind of whatever. 21 speed. Actually only 16 in that one, but yeah, we're like, hey, you want all your 22 speed pieces are just going to be on destruction set. All right, but yeah, like I said before, where was I? Daisy can be pretty scary with it, like Etta, yeah, but you probably would have book on her anyways. Like there's actually a lot of units here you can use with it. Lilibet, no. Yuffie, actually, yeah, a free soul burn for her means she can S2, S3 without having to have a mage on your team. But like, there's definitely Landy getting. This is Landy's extra turn on S1. I think it is. So extra turn. Wait, no, it's S3, isn't it? S3 extra turn. Yeah, S3 extra turn. Okay, so yeah. So you can S3 extra turn into another S3, assuming you there's enough to proc it. So Landy wouldn't be that bad with it. Pavel, obviously, people are probably going to use Pavel because free soul burn for him. You get the idea, though. There's a lot of units here that can like be very, very scary with an extra with a free soul burn. But everyone's just going to use the same old. Everyone's just going to use the same old ones and they go, oh, I'm just going to put it on ML Luna or here's actually one that would actually be kind of decent. You know, I think Cleaver's gonna probably I don't know, but they're not gonna put it on him, but they're gonna definitely have him with it because they're gonna use him. They're gonna use some other really fast, strong opener that has a strong soul burn. Put that in the front. And then ML Ludwig, obviously. And they're going to go like, oh, I'm going to soul burn my actual souls on, Zio pushes up Ludwig and pushes up Frida. And then your actual opener in the front that has the free soul burns and use it too. It's like, oh, I already know. I can already tell that's going to happen. Oh, yeah, I didn't even talk about her artifact. Her artifact, this is one that I think people are going to go crazy also for as well. At the start of the first battle, it gives you 10 souls, and then when you soul burn, it'll give you 100% chance to give you another 10 souls if you're maxed out. It's going to be activated once. Here's the thing that's annoying me, though. So, they know how broken Book is, right? There's no way they don't know how broken Book is at this point. Book is arguably the most broken artifact in the game. Some would say Elbrus is, but I don't know. Elbrus is a chance to be useful and a chance to just sit there and not do anything. Plus, there's a lot of ways to counter Elbrus with stuff like can't be counterattack with stuff that can't be counterattack with stuff like Elena or ML Elena type of thing, or you can counter it with like stuff like Lionheart Sermia with stuff like Rowana, or just if it's an AoE, you can counter stuff like Angel of Light with ML Kawazu. There's like ways to counteract the opponent using an Elbrus. The only thing you can counter Book and souls in general is mostly just Bellion, which is half the time it's going to get banned if their person's a cleaver anyways, and now the other half they're going to pick Frida and ignore it anyways, at least for 2 units. I get there are soul steal artifacts and units though. Like they have I think Rand's artifact steals like 10 souls. I know Vicious Tywin, the artifact that has Tywin on it, Crown of Glory, I think it was, removes souls too when you get hit by AoE, and obviously Vicious Tywin steals souls. I wouldn't say steal because you're not taking them, you're not giving to yourself, but remove souls. So there are ways to remove souls, but like a lot of the times that's like kind of reactive, or some of it's reactive, but some of it's like you need to actually take your turn and do it though. It's not like Book where you just guarantee have it. So they know that that Book is insanely broken. So let's give Soul Weavers 2 forms of Book, because I'm sure everyone remembers that we do already have a Soul Weaver artifact that gives Book. That's basically Book. I mean, you have to use a non-attack skill, but it still just gives you 20 souls. So now we have 2 Soul Weaver with books. Plus, I think a Thief has... wasn't there an artifact that gives souls? I don't think it was that. I think this takes away souls, right? Yeah, this one takes away souls. Okay. So Thief is like the only one that really has soul removal. I could have sworn... Or did Rand's artifact give souls? Oh, okay. Non-attack skill has a 100% chance to gain 10 souls and removes 15 souls. So yeah, okay. Yeah, so there's like... Souls are just too damn broken in this game. And soul burns are like... And I don't know, I just don't like fighting book stackers and stuff. Or speed imprint stackers, honestly. But like... So they know soul burns are really, really strong, and they know how broken Book is. Let's give everyone Book. Why don't you just give every class an Elbrus while you're at it? Anyways, yeah. I think Frida's going to be very, very fun. I think she's going to be pretty solid in RTA. I do not think she's going to be game-breaking in RTA. But she is 100% going to blow up the arena defense meta, because there's not going to be much you can do on defense now. Because what exactly... Alright, let me just... For example. So... Oh, yeah, for anyone who's wondering... No, I didn't win. I did a mock battle. That's why that's why you see these here. I did not win a match with this. I mean, I did win the match in the mock battle, but this is what I am at. If I want, because I don't think I ever really... I will show this again with my account review when I do account review. But like, yeah, solid. Oh, you know, at least positive win rate. I wanted to go into here though, but I was like, you know, I'll show that real quick as well. For example, this run here. What exactly do you do with this though, right? Because if you have a very fast team, in fact, I'm going to show you how I fight this kind of stuff. Maybe not Abyssal Euphine. Oh, actually, well, wait, my bad. Abyssal Euphine's not going to stop me. Alright, you know, I'll show you. Actually, is that going to kill Abyssal Euphine? Maybe. We'll see.
I never miss my target.
Like, this is pretty much the team I use on offense.
Euphine, how are you here? I'm not your sister.
Ooh,
anymore.
wait. This isn't gonna
So
push her up
forget I
above
ever
me, right?
existed and leave.
Oh, wait, what? She doesn't even have that?
Won't lose. A meat and seafood buffet? I won't say no to that.
Your ruin fast approaches. No avoiding. Your fate. Disappear. I will be the victor. Let's end this and see who falls.
See?
I won't go easy. I can't take care of you.
Maybe I won't lose it. Maybe I actually will lose this one. Oh, it's Proof of Valor. Okay.
Whoa, looks yummy.
Proof of Valor?
Fall to despair. Return to the void. I'll do everything I can. Aiming. Fire.
Just skin and
Well, I guess this one I can win it because it's... It's just gonna burn to death here. But yeah, this is pretty much the team I've been using in like offense, and I pretty much would outside of like maybe switching the Shuri to something else sometimes, it pretty much wins almost all the time. Like for example, Senya right here. You would think, oh, Senya's gonna kill me. Well, actually, that Karina might kill me. No, that's fine. This is still fine. I'll show this. I'll probably end the video after this one. But let's example this. So
It's hollow justice at best. Above all, a sharpened spear is a cruel truth.
To the right, then to the
and this is why I'm saying like this. Okay, this happens. Blah blah blah. It's gonna push my team back. I don't actually have any buffs, so I don't care about it. Boom.
Let's get this over with already. Patty cake, Gyro's man. Bake me
If I push forward my Straze, give attack buff. This will kill. This automatically kills both the Senya and the Janua. Then I just kill this.
I won't miss.
Time to end that twisted fate. You have weakness all over.
Now, in a situation like this, I mean, I won't need Frida at all because I already have the combo. Like, if they pick Bellion, I may have to swap out the, I may swap out the the Shuri for Frida. So that I can guarantee this soul burn off and then stuff. And like obviously the Hue Fiend is here for the attack buff and to counter any kind of Politis, because look at this. Politis is like a lot of places. The problem is my Luna is my Luna's actually my Luna's only like a few speed over my Hue Fiend, so like I could screw over and stuff situations like with Aiden here, because if my Hue Fiend outspeeds. Yeah, for example, right here though, I can drop Shuri for Frida, and I can still guarantee the Luna Soulburn, and just hope that my Hue Fiend doesn't outspeed my my Luna, and then I can just do the same thing again. I'll just push forward my my Hue Fiend will push up the Straze. Straze will probably kill. I don't know what would be considered the highest health in a situation like this though, but it'll probably be Arrowell, and it'll probably splash into this because she'll lose all her all her evasion besides for her artifact, so it'll kill her too. And then it's just so it'll probably kill these two, and it'll just be these two to deal with. But she doesn't have her crit resistance because of her being sealed. Then I can probably just finish it off with like the Hue Fiend plus Luna. But like yeah, it's gonna be like a really dumb thing. It's gonna make a defense team like mine's just whatever. My my offense right there was just whatever. But anyone else who actually has a really good combo for that, they just makes the game like so the defense team to be so easy to fight now. So yeah, again, like I said before, I'm looking forward to Frida because I want to do some stupid stuff in RTA with like all those units I was mentioning before that has really strong S3s, and I think it'd be really fun to do. And like I might even build a few units specifically for her. But I already know everyone's just gonna pick Frida, and then they're just gonna go like, haha, my Noctwell or my Luna doesn't care about your Bellion, and I'm gonna guarantee free soul burns even if you ban my mage. Have fun, because Noctwell is already one of the most broken units in the game. That we need another Laya. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need another Laya. I'm not saying Laya is like a unit that can one shot anything. No, a unit that can fight Noctwell, that can like not get locked down by Noctwell, and then that can cleanse your team from it. Because I am really tired of fighting these freaking people who are either first picking or they're pre-banning Laya, and then they're ban protecting Noctwell. Because who cares? Even if you miss an ice unit, you still lock down everyone else with a cooldown and stuff. And I mean, honestly, Noctwell almost hits all my ice units anyway, so she might as well be an ML. There's a reason why I'm almost tempted to start pre-banning Noctwell, because I'm just tired of fighting it. But like I know, because in my eyes, Death Dealer Ray, Blood Moon Haste, and Senya are the three most broken units in the game. I do not want to fight them, and I'm going to fight them every freaking game I don't pre-ban them. So I hope Smilegate gives us 3 pre-bans at some point, because we need 3 pre-bans if they're not going to nerf units. They're not going to nerf units, how about you give us 3 pre-bans, because you keep buffing people to the point that they're unfightable. I mean, no, they're not. Obviously, all of them can be. Yeah, all of them have counters, and all of them can be fought. But like, you have to sacrifice so much of your like draft to fight one of these overpowered units that the rest of your team's like, well, all right, I guess I lose because they picked 2 units on their draft that like requires me to pick 2 or 3 units specifically to ban it to fight it. And ban protection is nice and all, but it's like, okay, so they ban protect DDR, they ban protect Ray, I ban protect ML Sharoon. I mean, by the time Death Dealer Ray gets a chance to even use the S3, I'm probably already dead. They're just going to focus down my my Sharoon as fast as possible, and just one tap it before Ray accidentally sleeps someone with S1, because you could still S2. I don't know. I really hope that the next balance patch, which should be in 2 weeks as well, because because it's usually always it's the next, not the mains coming up this week, but it should be the after the next mains, like the 30. We should get the preview for it on like the 30th or pretty much around the finals, the World Cup finals, like that. We should get the preview for it. So yeah, I hope this next balance patch is gonna be really good and maybe even give us a few more fun units, not broken but fun units that work well with her as well. Definitely still 100% pull for her. Yeah, you definitely pull for her. Even if she wasn't good, you pull for her because, you know, limited. But she's a very, very strong unit. She looks to be a lot of fun. Kind of bull crap at some points, but like in RTA, I don't think she's gonna be as broken as people are scared of. But yeah, pull her for sure. Pull Frida. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, I guess. Yeah, I might just record my account review now. Maybe I'll upload that as well. Yeah, I might just do it now instead of tomorrow. Alright, well, I'll see you guys next video.